What's up, guys? Just want to take a minute out of my day and show you some of the crankbaits that I think are absolute trash. Okay, so there are a lot of crankbaits that I do like, but there are a few that I just can't handle using. I'm going to start off right off the bat. I'm going to show you the Berkeley Digger 6.5 diver. This thing gets snagged everywhere I throw it. I really haven't caught many good fish on it, and it's just one of those baits that I just can't throw. If I'm going to throw a 6.5 diver from Berkeley, it's going to be the Wild Thing 6.5. Coffin bill seems to get out of grass and any rock a little bit easier. And if I am going deeper, I'm going with the Berkeley Dredger. That's a nicer crankbait. It's got a little weight in the lip and seems to get down there. So the Berkeley Digger, definitely a no-go for me. I guess my second least favorite is the Duo Realis G87. Like, that is an enormous lip. Okay, if you want to get down to 20 feet deep, I would not be using that. This thing here, the hooks are just way too big. The bait size, I like big baits, but for some reason, the big bait like this with a lip like that just doesn't fly. There are ways to get things down, like I showed you with the dredger. Put a little weight in a smaller lip, maybe put a little more weight into the bait, and it'll get down there just as well. G87, definitely not going in my box. At least not anymore. All right, let's talk about the Brad's Wiggler. So that's like a knockoff or a copy of the Wiggle Wart. Not a big fan of it. Long shank hooks. I don't know who puts long shank hooks on a crankbait anymore. You end up with that. Do not like that. I've pulled this thing in and it's rotating through the water. It's not even diving. Constantly adjusting it, constantly tuning it. Definitely not going in my boat. And to follow that up, this is a pre-Rapala. It's called the Steely. It's just a little lure. Snagged everywhere I throw it. Sinks. You can't get it back up out of cover. I tried taking the front hook off and putting a larger back hook on. It doesn't matter. Wiggle Wart, pre-Rapala, Steely. Not going in my boat. It's a cool little bait. Unfortunately, it just doesn't do the job I need it to. It's got some damage on it, but it's a no-go. Now, I like Bomber. I love Bomber, but for some reason I cannot get the Model A crankbait to work. It's just, fish don't like it. I don't know if it's the sound. I don't know if it's the action. It just doesn't seem to do it for me. If I'm throwing something like that, it's going to be the 6A, not the Model A. Or nowadays, it'll be the fat-free shad. So, and it's a nice looking bait. Like, I think it looks great, but it just doesn't seem to work. So that one's coming out of the box. Let's go to Storm, unfortunately. The Arashi Deep 10 doesn't seem to get bit, no matter what I do. It might be the big knock. Lip shape, not a big fan. The 5s and 3s, like, they're amazing. But the 10s just doesn't seem to get the job done. Continuing on with Storm here, I got the Arashi Deep 25. Now, look at that lip. Okay, I'm sure it scared more fish away than it's actually caught. And I've thrown these things away. They pull so hard, you feel like you've left the gym after you've thrown it for an hour. And that lip side, that just doesn't fly. That's just way too big. I'm sure if your motor broke down or something, you could just, row home with it, or if the ministry pulled you over and wanted to see if you had paddles in the boat, just show them these and they'll leave you alone. I got 2 of them, and I'm not a fan at all. Just a pair of just paddles is what they are. So those come out of the boat, and that's about it. So like I say, I like a lot of cranks. Everyone has their own opinions on things. I'm not a big fan of giant lipped baits, and I won't be throwing those anymore. I haven't thrown them for a few years, and I don't plan on using them again. So thanks for coming to the video, guys. I appreciate your time, and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. What are some of your least favorite crankbaits out there? And maybe I'll take a look at them if I can find them on sale somewhere, because they don't sell. So all right, guys, that's enough for this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.